I want to become a Delta pilot.
Electrical engineer or structural engineer.
Criminal psychologist or something of that sort, maybe an art therapist.
I like that we're kind of like a small family and community.
The more one-on-one work, and if they give you enough time to like actually finish your work.
You get more time to practice with the material you're working with.
The teachers will actually help you, and it makes it a bit easier. You actually learn what's going on and actually manage to get through it.
It's a lot more one-on-one. Teachers take their time with their kids instead of moving on to the next lesson like they do at the bigger schools.
It's a lot more personalized, so you get more one-on-one work. Instead of having it just be the teacher explaining it to a whole class, it's more that they're talking to you directly.
It's very small and everyone's understanding about like mental illnesses and stuff and anxiety.
I think that the Compass program is unique because we've done a really good job at getting to know the whole student and knowing who they are both in and outside of school. I've chosen to stay working here simply because of the students. They're the sweetest kids that I've ever met, and it just really helps me feel like what I'm doing is actually making a difference with them.
I absolutely love working with our students. I love the fact that I can truly say I've impacted somebody every single day.
Try to get to know all of my students, and then once I have that extra information, I can use that to gain their trust to get their academics where they need to be.
Any given day, at any given moment, in any given classroom, there was always something that we are doing. And honestly, I don't even think it's a conscious thing. I think we as people just like to help each other, and students see that and they respond to it.
Coming to Compass is a choice and you're not forced to come here.
It's definitely more for kids who are struggling and who do need help, and it's more getting your grades up than the kids who the other schools couldn't handle.
Some people say that it's a bad school because kids are bad, but there are many good things like kids get to have more opportunities.
It's not bullies, it's not what you think. It's for people who had just a bit of trouble getting through school.
One of the biggest ones that I hear a lot of is that we are not as rigorous as other schools and the curriculum isn't there. I can honestly say we are probably more rigorous in the sense that we can go further. With the smaller classroom sizes, I am able to go more in depth with the English, and students will get a lot more out of maybe that one little unit with me than they would at the other classroom, simply because I have the time to do that.
They might struggle and they might have areas that they need extra help with, but it's not necessarily always academics, and they get kind of mislabeled for that.
The biggest misconception I usually hear is that you're not going to get as much of an education, and I will push back on that any day and say you're probably going to get more of an education here.